lots of videos to do today, so let's jump into it, you know. Putting y'all on is going to be live streamed tonight. You guys saw the announcement. I hope you guys tune in. You know, it's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be a blast. If you make music, you especially want to show up, you can submit your tracks. I will critique them live. It's going to be a blast. Be sure to become a patron and support the channel if you want to have access to videos like this. Unaltered, unedited, uncut. That's what I meant to say, not unaltered, although it means the same thing. Yeah, that would be a really great way. And also, I kind of did like a little bit of an overhaul on the Patreon, edited some of the tiers, some of the benefits. Just check them out, see if they're worth your while. It's a really great way for you to support the channel. You also get access to the exclusive videos that I am doing of classic albums. You know, I have so many classics I've never heard, and those videos are exclusive to the patrons. You don't want to miss out on those. All the tiers get access to them, so even if you're able to support with just $1 a month, you also get access to those videos. I didn't want to keep any patrons out from that benefit. So yeah, enough plugs. Follow my social media, stay in touch with me, and keep up with what I'm going to be, you know, doing on the channel. I post all that on the social media, especially on Twitter. Follow me on there. Let's jump into this baby Keem. I'm not extremely familiar with his music. I did watch the Cosign video, the Zach Fox Cosign, and he had a lot of great stuff to say about Baby Keem. I know that a lot of people really enjoy his music. I'm not a somebody who has ever really heard, you know, Baby Keem or given him too much thought, too much, you know. I've never really given him the time of day. There's so much, you know, music out there that I really just never got around to him. So we're gonna listen to these 2 new tracks that he dropped. I've heard some good things about them. We'll see what he's got for us. Hopefully this is my introduction to Baby Keem, and this really gets me interested in his music and in the stuff that he's doing. So let's just jump to it. The first track is Hooligan.
I get a towel, I skeet up. Swearing through lanes, I am limitless. I drippin' all black like an emo bitch.
Yo, this reminds me of PETA by Roddy Ricch, featuring Meek Mill.
These are not regular clothes, these are the outfits I make a movie in. I am above the buffoons, stop it, I am above all the rules. Look at my wrist and say freeze, freeze.
I swear he was inspired by that PETA track. The flow is really, really similar, the way he's performing it, everything about it. Even the beat, it's super similar.
It's
fire
though. He got the fuck and he got the fuck, so what is the use of my dick?
The bounce is great. Loving the whistling. Fire.
Hop in the ship, go to space.
Oh.
I give him 10 and be done with it.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Awesome track, dude. Wow, that's crazy. It's only 2 minutes and 37 seconds long, but in there he managed to put so many different flows, so many different little switch ups. The beat was like super interesting to listen to all the way through. That little breakdown of the beat that they did for the second verse, I think, where they slowly started adding, you know, elements into the beat to really build it up and then finally drop it. Oh my God, like it's so creative, and he managed to do so many interesting things in such a short amount of time. It's fire. I really think it sounds a lot like PETA, and that's not to say that he's biting or anything like that. I always give artists the benefit. I always give artists the benefit of the doubt and assume that they are inspired by a certain track, that they have, you know, taken some inspiration from the track and decided to manipulate it and apply it to their own style instead of just biting it. I don't really think that it's that, you know. I don't think it's that blatant. I don't think that, you know, it's anything malicious or anything like that. I think that he took inspiration, and that's a positive thing, you know. It really helped make this track super special, instantly kind of like approachable because I already know another song that's similar to it and things like that. So it's really, really dope. Sons and Critics Freestyle is next. Let's jump into this. I'm super interested now. If you can hear my computer in the background, it sounds like a jet engine taking off. I'm sorry. I need a better computer, you know, but this is what I've got, so it's kind of loud, but I hope you can't hear that too much.
I'm in the cut, she don't like, cause I energize way too much. If we got up on a pic, and my bitch always catching up, double D's, but she...
I'm not a fan of the drums on this. I'm not a fan of that 808 pattern, and I think it's too repetitive. It's too, you know, yeah, it's really too repetitive. They should have extended it, made it longer so that it didn't feel like it's just a like 2-bar loop. I'm not a fan of, you know, the way that he's delivering his verse right now. The keys are also a little repetitive. Just everything about this is really throwing me off a little bit.
But you know when I leave, this that raw cut, this that young hot king.
This ain't it.
Hold my baby picture probably on his fridge. Plane ride long day, talking on the phone. We got town fair bags.
PG Lang, that Kendrick Lamar label thing. Nah, I'm not liking this at all. Not a fan of it. Two very opposite ends of the spectrum. That first track was fire, was a banger, super approachable, very catchy. Loved it. Second track, hated it. Wasn't a fan of the production, wasn't a fan of his delivery, his performance. It was very repetitive. It was very samey, not very dynamic, not very interesting. He did mention the PG Lang thing, which was pretty cool because he did release it under the PG Lang kind of like label thing that Kendrick Lamar has. It says so right here on Spotify. I thought that was pretty interesting, kind of a little bit of a flex. It's the first thing that I personally have heard of coming out of PG Lang, you know what I mean? So that was interesting, but for the most part, it was just not appealing to me at all, that second track, unfortunately. But because of the first one, I'll be sure to check out some more of Baby Keem's music. You know, if he's able to make more tracks like that first one, awesome, you know. But yeah, this kind of just, these two songs show me that he's a little hit or miss. He's either on or he's off, in my opinion. So I'll check out some more of his music for sure. That first track really, really got me interested in him. So, and I wasn't thrown off by the second track. So even though I didn't like it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Keep in mind those things that I said towards the beginning, those plugs that I made, the Patreon. You can become a member of the channel so you don't have to go on to patreon.com. You can just click join right next to the subscribe button on YouTube. Same thing, same tiers, same benefits. It's just on a different site. And yeah, putting y'all on tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to show up. It's going to be a blast. I'll see you guys later. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.